Over 7 years, I've tried every side hustle to try and raking racks as a brokey, documenting it on YouTube Shorts with the goal of finding the very best one. And today I'm ranking them from best to worst, along with how much money they made me as a complete beginner, starting with the very first method I ever tried. Alright, at the ripe age of 12, I would pretend to be a young girl on Discord dating servers. And using Instagram models' pictures, I get these old men to send me straight stacks. I was basically a baby Chris Hansen, and after peeping enough meat, I made over 500 clams. After just 1 week of grinding, my dad went on my computer and, B tier. Gambling. Oh yeah. At this point, you're probably wondering what you just clicked on to hear me out. Gambling is made to be fun, but let's be real, this isn't a side hustle, and you're just gonna lose money juiced up on dopamine like this guy.
Baby, give me black, give me black, give me black, give me black. Oh my god, I'm...
In my case, little Gaby had some video game skins that you could gamble on online sites, and as expected, I lost everything, but it still amazes me that people think they can beat a rigged system. F tier. Reselling is probably the easiest side hustle on this list, and the time you spend almost always leads to straight cash, which you know I'm a big fan of. I started reselling from Goodwill bins, and later I met a Mexican dude who invited me to a $20 Discord cook group, and after popping open my empty ass wallet, would alert me on any items I could make a whole lot of money on. However, once you take reselling online, it gets pretty competitive, but I did make over 1.3 schmacks. A tier. Building a business. This is pretty vague and could be applied to pretty much anything on this list, so when I say building a business, I'm talking a little bit more about the skills, discipline, and knowledge you gain from it. Whether it's SMMA, service, or dropshipping, you're gonna learn about sales, making good product, and if nothing else, develop as a person. And at the end of the day, striving to become a better person and someone others can look up to is the end goal. Financial freedom is just one part of that puzzle, and being able to pursue the life that you want. But I'm yapping. I'm gonna give this an S. Courses.
Give me course, baby course.
This shit. There's two sides to this that I'm gonna combine into one: buying and selling the course. Let's say you want to become the next Andrew Tate. First, you need a huge audience. Second, it's saturated as hell, with most being complete dog ass and trying to take the last crumb in your wallet. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible to make one, but selling courses are for those late game entrepreneurs. Now, if you're the one buying the get rich quick courses, you are the method, my guy. Believe me, I've been there. There are tons of ways to learn without spending money. Spending your last penny hoping for a miracle isn't exactly the best move. But not all courses are bad, and a good one will flatten the learning curve. So C tier. Getting a job. Now here's something I should be doing right now. The 9-to-5 gets mad hate on YouTube and TikTok, but let's be realistic. If you find a job above minimum wage, even if it's part-time, you'll rake in a solid amount of income and still have plenty of time to learn skills and make money elsewhere if you're locked in. Investing. Now lock in and listen up. Investing is the bread and butter to financial freedom. I am pretty young as far as these old heads are concerned, so take it from the 75% of investors who say investing is the reason that they're rich. Now me personally, I put most of my money into an S&P 500 index fund, which grows around 8 to 11% per year. It's self-explanatory, free money, and low risk. S tier, investing is my dad. Day trading. Now you probably thought trading was included, huh? I'm pretty well invested in the learning curve for trading. I would listen to trading podcasts every single day throughout high school, and all the successful traders agreed that risk management was the most important factor. So what does that mean for newbies like us? Paper trading for at least 6 to 12 months, building a strategy in the stock market. Zero guarantee that it will actually work out for you, but even after all that, it's very scalable, and those who are successful at it have all due respect. It's a lot of commitment, but not for the average Joe. B tier. And for this next side hustle, this is probably the one I know most about: dropshipping. I've been documenting my journey dropshipping on YouTube Shorts and made my first video on this channel going into detail of it if you want to watch that. Dropshipping definitely takes a lot of work. You have to build a brand, market, research your audience, which are individual skill sets in themselves. So it's very hard, especially if you know friends like me. Here's some pointers if you're a complete beginner and want to get into it today. First of all, make sure your product is a good deal. That's probably it and the most important thing. Second, don't bother selling it if the profit from each item doesn't motivate you. For me, that was like $20 to $50. Third, you don't have to make a website immediately. Use eBay, Facebook, Marketplace. You can even use OfferUp, but I don't like it personally, and get a sense of which niches sell well online. But here's the tier list so far. Hopefully I could give you guys some insight, and especially on the fact that if a complete brokey like me can have success in any of these side hustles, you definitely can too. I wanted to add a couple more, but I ran out of editing budget. So subscribe, because rent is due.